Well, folks, if you're just joining us, you're watching the Predator Pro-Am, pro side of the Predator Pro-Am. I see Earl Strickland in the background as I'm starting to make this announcement. We're here at Steinway Billiards in Astoria, Queens, New York. I'm upstate Al, soon to be joined by the one and the only, the original Snooki. She's going to come back in the booth. We're about to watch a match between these two great players. And I don't know if you guys witnessed this, Chris. Chris is going to be playing George Rodriguez, who was just defeated Zion. And then after that, there's a man walking around in the wings. And I'm going to try to give you a shot of who's walking around in the wings here as I use the roving cam. There he is. The mighty Earl Strickland has returned to Steinway Billiards. He's in the hot seat. When is Earl? Well, it's still, the date's not in stone. All I can tell you that I just got approached by Manny. And I thought it was going to be sometime in August, but it's going to be before that. That's all I can tell you. I have no date. If I had a date, I would gladly lay it on the line. But I have no date. You know, when Manny's ready, I'm sure we'll be promoting it. 5x10 table. All right, let me see if I can get these players started. Quite welcome. Chris, get that name right again. Derewonski. Chris Derewonski. I asked him that question too because Snooker did notice the W in there, but the way that they pronounce it is Von, like V-O-N. We're ready to go, as both players say. I'm ready. All right. AZB TV is ready. Snooker will be back in the booth. That's the new sponsor for Tony as they're taking down the banner, Ozone Billiards. Tony's new sponsor. He wanted to give them a big shout out. So I told the Finster to hang it from the light so it looks like it's lit up from the back. And now they have to take it down. Okay. Yes, Earl Strickland is in the hot seat. Oh, you know what they're going to do? They're going to take some pictures, I believe, with some semifinalists. Is that what they're going to do? Or the winner, or the semifinalists of the amateur division? I just don't want to miss the opening break from George. George says, hey, man, you guys take your pictures. Make sure you take a picture of this break. The break in game one from George Rodriguez. He slams the pack, but, you know, we're playing 10 ball. And not everybody's making anything on the break as the 5 comes to rest right against the cue. Looking to push out somewhere up by the 2 ball or maybe next to the side pocket. He's looking all around the table. You know, this young man is very impressive. Push over by the side pocket. Don't leave the bank. Right. There you go. Good shot, try to rail it. George kind of trying to get behind the Great Wall of China there, all those blockers. Now Chris got an option. He's going to go up there. He'd probably take a look. You know, if you bank the one, you can probably carry him into the 3, but can you control the 1 for your next shot? And he doesn't want to take that chance, which is a smart move as the 1 ball comes to rest right next to the side pocket. Wow, what a great stick. George stuck the cue ball right to the 5. You couldn't get crazy glue between there, and crazy glue is liquid. And I believe they also have some kind of paste that I don't know, rub on. Now it's available, and you couldn't get that in between there. So he's got to shoot from there. He's going to try to play 3 rails, or he's going to try to lock the 2-3 up. He's calling the 10 ball. He's probably going to go right behind the 2 ball with a lot of spin. Went in front of it. Hits the clean hit on the 1. 10 ball did not go in the corner. That's the corner he called, the one on the bottom left-hand side.
Okay, I'm back, folks.
Hey, welcome back. Snooksy, you woke me up and you spooked me. You scared me a little bit.
Just keeping you on your toes, honey. Keeping you on your toes.
I couldn't get on my toes right now if I wanted to. What an excellent kick. Just might hit it on the way in. Look at this.
And make it. Wow.
And he did call that pocket.
And he did call that pocket. Isn't that something? Wow, what a nice shot to come back to.
Chris has a smile from ear to ear as George is shaking his head.
Unbelievable.
He can't believe it. I almost flipped out. There's Jerry T, the mosquito is around this room somewhere. Snooker, keep your eyes open.
I see. He's buzzing around.
Yeah.
He's buzzing around.
Second win, JT. We're on it. All right, Chris gets lucky on the 1 ball. Now he plays an excellent 2 ball, but now he looks like he trapped himself a quarter way behind the 8 ball.
Yeah, it looks like we got another kick coming.
He's going to have to spin it.
Yeah, he did. All right, I thought he might have.
How good does he play?
He hit that very well.
They don't call him the Polish champion for nothing, and he's not really a Polish champion, but he's got definitely the
potential.
Mechanics to do it.
He does have the potential. He does have a nice shot on the 4, and made perfect position for the 5 in the side with a little draw out for the 6. He's cutting these a little close now. He's
playing excellent.
He played this very nicely. He's going to shoot the 6 in, the 6 in the corner, 7 in the side. Floated.
This kid is so impressive. I'm telling you. Listen, do you have an opening? I mean, do you have an opening? Do you have a boyfriend? You better marry this guy. This guy is going to be a champion of the world. I'm telling you.
So I should marry him because he's going to be a champion?
Yeah, why not? At least you can say the champ is here. You can walk in with him. The champ is here.
How funny are you?
I don't know. I'm so giddy. It's unbelievable. We watch Chris come up and put a 10 ball straight in the side pocket.
To capture the first game of this match.
Yeah, I'll be your manager. Here we go.
All right. It is 1-0 in this race to 7.
Same folks, huh? Same folks. As we start this match, we're buffering again.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. What are we going to do now? I'll tell you what we're going to do. This is what we're going to do.
What are we going to do?
We're going to do this right here.
and he has made the 2-ball on the break. He has a wonderful shot on the 1. The 3-ball is close to the corner pocket. He has a straight-in shot. He would have liked a little angle on here, but if he should stop that cue ball right there, he still has a shot on the 3. Let's see what he does.
Okay, Snookster filling us in. I'm loving it. You know, some people just come in and they're real quiet, and that's enjoyable too. You're like spot on, man.
I like to tell
you're like
people.
the news reporter up in the helicopter following that guy or a woman that stole a truck, you know, and they're chasing it through the West Coast or through the East Coast, and they're making a right on third, and now they're coming by McDonald's and going through the parking lot. I mean, I just love it. I love the action. Believe me, I chew on that. I love the adrenaline.
Well,
I wish I had more strength because I'd go right along with you as a co-pilot.
Don't worry about it. I like to tell people what's going on, even though it's plain and simple. And a lot of people on the chat watching us, they do know. They're very knowledgeable in this game, and they do know what it is that the players will do. But there are people who are novice joining us, and they might not know. And sometimes you might just open their eyes to watch, watch a game like this and not realize, like what I mentioned before, that there are more than one option sometimes while you're playing.
You're right.
And it's good. You know,
I
enjoy.
I like that in you. You're looking to bring new blood into the game. I like that.
Yeah, I absolutely love it.
I love it. No, I do.
But I appreciate that acknowledgement.
Well, I just want to let you know that your efforts do not go unnoticed.
Well, thank you. Wow, I'm surprised. He took his time, but when he bared down on the shot for a second, he just kind of poked at that. And I'm very surprised he did that. And now, Chris back at the table will try to take advantage of this and run out.
Yes, and a run-out player is. And actually, he defeated George in the first game that they played, by a score of 7-2. And I might be mistaken, George, if you're going to watch this later on, 7-3 or 7-4.
Yeah, I wasn't here for that, so I can't say for sure.
Well, I was here. Yeah, I was here and there. You know, I was out there and here. But yes, no, Chris did defeat George 7-4 in the first time they matched up in this tournament. So now that Earl Strickland defeated Chris, so they're both on the B side. So now they're matching up again. Look at this rock spin. Huh? How did he hit it?
I played Chris yesterday in the amateurs. I told Dave that I played him. He had a little tough time with the set. I can't say that I put pressure on him. It wasn't that, really. It was just some unfortunate rolls, and I took advantage of whatever opportunity he gave me, and I got the best of him yesterday. But here we are. He's taking the second game in the race to 7. It is 2-0.
Is it?
It is 2-0.
2-0. Okay. That's what it is, 2-0.
He is quite speedy around the table, and I think that's not a bad thing to have that kind of momentum. And if you free stroke, like both of these players, they like to free stroke.
He's showing me all the right shots.
He is. However, sometimes I see that gets the best of him. He might be a little too speedy sometimes.
That's in my own opinion.
Yeah, well, this is my personal opinion as well. But I think, sometimes I feel that should he take just another 2 seconds at a shot, he might surprise a lot more people.
Yeah, but then you know what happens? He might throw himself out of his own game. He's probably so used to playing at the speed. Now, notice the shot. The shots that he has to take his time, he does.
He does,
He's got all the mechanics.
I agree with you. And he let that float over nicely.
How old do you think he is?
I think he's 22, 23 years old.
That young, really?
Yeah, wow. I think.
This kid's got some talent.
It's amazing, isn't it? I wish I was 22, 23 again.
Some people can just pick up a piano, literally, and play it.
Well, that's an unfortunate miss there. It was a tough shot. It was fairly easy to get back to the 5, but in doing so with that English that he applied, kind of spun the ball out off the rail. And now George is faced with a similar shot.
Now, I spoke to George after.
And it bobbled again. Wow. Okay, you were saying?
I spoke to George after Chris defeated him the first set. And I said to George, I said, Chris is shooting great. And George says, oh, yeah. He says, he's firing balls. He says, but what do you want? He says, the guy lives in a pool room 24 hours a day. He says, you come in the morning, he's here. You come in the afternoon, he's here. Come in the evening, he's here.
Well,
so he's taking this game very serious.
Yeah, he's dedicating himself to...
And it shows.
Yes, absolutely. It's a reward for all his hard work, you know?
Now, even though they call him the Polish champion when he's not a Polish champion, maybe that has something to do with it, you know? Maybe he wants to be a Polish champion.
Yeah, maybe that's been embedded in his head. That perhaps that's possible for him, and probably wants to prove, hey, I can be a Polish champion, you know.
GP 2304-1 says he's 31 years old. Do you know GP 2304?
Do I know GP? No, I don't know.
I
might know.
Step forward.
I might know. There's people in the chat that do know me, but I don't know their handles, so I don't know.
Yeah, I know. It's difficult. But GP, step forward. Oh, okay, George P.
Oh, okay.
All right, we know who you are.
Hey, George.
31 years old, huh?
Again? No, I'm just
That fast?
I'm just kidding.
Twins? Yeah, hello. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Chris is wasting no time. He wants to get another shot at Earl Strickland.
Clearly.
He's on the verge of going up 3-0. And he does. It's 3-0.
3-0.
There you go. Chris on top.
Or if you're a tennis fan, 3-love.
Yes. You know something? It's funny you mention that because there's somebody in the city that says every time you say 3-0, it sounds like, you know, you're over in Europe and the way they say
Yeah.
3-0. Yeah, I don't know. It's just a force of habit, you know. 3-0,
Yeah, well,
3-0,
listen,
3-0.
I have different ways to say. I say Cheerio sometimes.
Cheerio.
So you got a 3 Cheerio situation here.
3 Cheerio. Well, how about 3:33 around the apple tree? New York City coming to you live.
From
Chris.
Astoria, Queens.
Yeah. The 9-ball finds its way. Wow. Balls
What?
are just falling into the hole. What
My
happened
goodness.
here? Look at this break.
How do you like it? He
3
doesn't.
balls on the break. No, 4 balls on the break.
4 balls on the break.
Wow.
4 balls on the break. He has a back cut to the corner with the 1. He does not like where the 2 ended up.
There's nothing wrong with it. He can, you know, he can try to bump the 8 if he misses the 8 and comes around. He's got a couple of options here. He can still play a safe. He can play the 2 ball into the 5 right into the corner. You know, there's a couple of options. Let's see what he does. He's a very
Try
good
to slow
shooter.
roll and get to the
Bump the 8 here.
bump.
There
Bumps.
you
Wonderful. And the shot to get back to the 5. A little draw. It's a
up
cut
there.
shot, but he's draw it back just like that.
You start out playing 10 ball. Next thing you know, he's playing 6 ball.
Good gracious. What a break that was. It's awesome to get a break like that and have a shot in the next ball.
3-love. Ronnie Park from down south, waving a hand. And
Ronnie.
Upstate Allen Snookster.
I didn't get a chance to really talk to. We said hello at the expo, and I so wanted to be able to see him. Wow.
Hold on to your
Hold
seats.
on to your seats. Did you see that?
No, I didn't see that. Was some kind of
He
earthquake?
tried.
Did he miss that?
I don't know.
Ooh.
I don't know, but he gave George an opportunity he was desperately looking for at the moment. So we are going to see him take advantage of this
What up?
unbelievable ball in hand. Wow, that was really surprising. I mean, he had to hit that quite thin, but wow.
Yeah, that was a little too thin.
And we got George with his first game. Should he make this ball? All right. So George has finally got his first beat up, 3-1. in the race to 7. With the break in the 5th game of this rack. And we are giving you a different angle for you folks at home. Just for a moment, we're trying to adjust. And here we are, 3-1. With George to break. Nice, powerful break. The 1 goes in.
The 7 follows.
The 7 follows. He's got a cut shot to the 2. Not a gimme. Should he make it, he has a shot still on the 3. This is a nice open rack. The only tough shot right now, obviously, is controlling this 2 ball. He didn't cut it. It was nice, very nice bank. He is.
Well, it was a good bank because you can, just hold the rock right there.
Right, absolutely, for the 3.
There you see the mighty Earl Strickland warming up on the table right next door. He is in the hot seat.
Next door. Must be nice. Love when you say, I'm in the hot seat. All right. So he followed that cue ball off the rail to have the shot on the 4. He's going to shoot the 4, have the 5 in the side pocket. He should have no problems. Only an unforced error at this moment. Only an unforced error at this moment would be devastating, actually, with someone who's playing so well the way Chris is at the moment. But I have full faith in George that he can come back strong.
Well, you know what's good about this tournament is winner breaks. And we know these
Absolutely.
players can put a package together.
Absolutely. All right, so George looking like he's taking advantage of that 1 ball in hand last rack has cost him already 2 games should he finish these 3 balls. That's how important it is, to not give your opponent ball in hand sometimes, the caliber of player that these 2 are. So, should he make this 8-9, it did so far cost him 2 games.
See, that's what I'm talking about. See, you can put a package together in a blink of an eye.
Absolutely. There we go, 3-2. On the comeback trail, George Rodriguez over Chris. How did you pronounce his last name?
You want me to do it again?
Yeah, I love how you did that.
It's Derewonski.
Vunsky.
Yeah, that's
very
the way
powerful.
he pronounces it. Yeah, I had to actually ask him because I couldn't do it. I knew he was Polish, but I just couldn't do it. Earl Strickland is due up next against the winner of this game right in front of us. That will be the finals of the Open Pro side.
So effortlessly as he runs racks the next table.
Just in case you're joining us right now, because Earl Strickland is up next, it's 3-2 here in favor of Chris over George.
Yeah, the break in the 6th rack. Again, a nice powerful break. 1 goes in the side.
1, 2, and
3
3.
guys, the 2. And wow, these guys, they're not playing 10 ball. They're not playing 10 ball.
Now they elected to rack their own?
It is a rack your own situation. It is rack your own in this tournament.
Oh, it is rack your own? I
Yeah.
thought it was...
Rack for your opponent? No.
I thought you can rack for your opponent. It's up to you guys. Okay.
No, it's rack your own, but the 10 ball doesn't count on the break. Call shot, call safety. And George making a statement here, He came up a little bit shorter than he wanted to, but he is fine.
Can one of our moderators out there blew up Allison Fisher? That's A.
All right, he got
AF
down
on
nicely.
the NYC grind, please.
He's a little disappointed because he's
Back
He
to work,
wanted.
catch you later.
He
Just
either
as
wanted to be on the further to the right for 3 rails or whatever, out to the 8 ball. He's kind of almost straight.
He's okay. He's going to
He's-
elect to cut it, but the
he
ball
is.
rolled off, or he just
Wow.
overcut it.
He overcut it
Now
because
that's-
that was out from the beginning. So
That's a big match. A big game right there. Big game. Gee whiz.
Well,
it's a big
they-
game. It's a big
Chris,
game. You
it's
ever
a
see
big
the Rain
game.
Man?
It's a big game. It's a
You ever
big
see the
game.
Rain? Atlee is blue. I guess Allison
Definitely,
Fisher just cut out.
definitely.
I don't
Okay.
know. I'm caught up.
Chris bobbled this ball before, not on this rail, but he did take his time. See, that was exactly going to be my point, that he rattled that same shot on the right rail.
Yeah, but you don't let that spook you.
No,
gotta
you
stay in
don't.
stroke.
Well, he did. He bared down this time. He didn't shoot it as fast, and knowing the capability that George can come back in this game, because he's already come up.
You think he's taking heat?
Well, you have to think about your shot just a little bit more. And
Doesn't
he's
look
still
like it.
free
Looks like
stroking.
he's perfect.
He's
in
still
line
free
with the
stroking and
angles.
doing well. So
Yeah.
should he pocket this 10, he's going to go up 4-2, and he did 4-2 in the race to 7. He's still playing strong. He really is. He's still playing strong.
And just to give you an idea where Allison Fisher is. Yeah, but then we got the RoboCam.
The
We can
RoboCam.
snoop
I love
in.
it. Where is she? She's sitting. Oh, she's working.
She's,
Oh.
you can't see it. She's underneath the Ozone Billiards.
She's
game
under
room sponsor.
the WWW.
Yeah. Back
All
to
right,
the
but
action.
she's there. We got our eye on her, and she is working hard. Again, nice powerful break.
10 ball winning is going to be
The
spotted.
10 ball, yes, will be spotted. Now he's got a lineup over there: 8, 9, 4, and 7. The 4 does not go in that corner. That's the problem right there. Oh, 7, 8, 9 all go in that corner pocket, but that 4 ball is going to be the key shot there. He's got a shot on the 1. He's going to have a shot on the 2 should he not save himself, which he didn't. But that 4 ball is the key shot of this rack.
Well, he can shoot the 4 in the upper right-hand corner.
On the upper right-hand
Or
corner.
he can play behind it.
And shoot down by the 6.
Yes. Yes. Depending on the position that's available after this shot. He missed it. No.
Oh, he barely made it.
Now he's in trouble.
Now, well, actually,
Now
this
he's
is
in
a
trouble.
very thin cut to the side pocket.
You know what? If he can actually touch the 5, I don't know.
No, he's, what is he looking at? Wow.
He's looking to play safe. That's what he's looking at.
Yeah, well, if he's got a thinness, he's shooting right at the ball. He's gonna put him behind. He's gonna put him behind the lineup over the chorus line.
There you go.
He's behind the chorus line over there. Now I like that he chose to do that because the other way would have been forcing it. He could have super thin that 3 and probably got behind there, but it lets the cue ball loose and.
Says something in the chat. You can tell they don't play a lot of 8 ball there. No big V's in the table. All brand new cloth. In fact, there's a couple of tables that are left without brand new cloth, and John is working feverishly to get them all done. All brand new cloth.
Yeah, this one's got a light V on it, but he has been working hard on changing the cloth. Nice kick, and he almost made that. Now, he didn't leave much of a shot. I expect a save from here. He is thinking about what it is he should do. You know, that 7 is right there, so play safe. I mean, he's really, unless he goes around a couple of rails. Yeah, just like that. 2 rails behind the 5. I think he left paint. George sees this 3. He can probably cut the 3 into the 4 and leave the
Gonna
same
put him
shot.
right back
Yeah,
there.
put him right back there again. And doing it probably a little better than Chris did. Chris didn't want to leave him up. And any ball at all, but he did leave him. He's taking a look. If he kicks, I think he's looking at the two-rail kick here, yeah. He's looking at two-rail kick. Oh, he's calling it? Did he just call that? He called that shot.
What is he firing at? He has
He's
to shoot
gonna-
at the 3-ball.
Yes, I know, but he's looking
Is
at
he- is he-
three rails. I don't like that. I mean, that's his choice, but I would like to kick. You see right where he's touching it? He's calling that pocket. I would have went two rails right to short rail, long rail,
And
kick that 3-ball down. I'd probably get lucky.
Well, he likes the shot. He's going to play it a little short.
Yeah, he is. Look at that. He hit nice hit, and he got a reward for it, I think, unless he left a little paint on that ball. I would have kicked it the other way.
Me too. I think you had a better option. I think it was a poor.
I mean, the only thing is that
decision
the
into
only
that.
ball. I mean, you can't count the 6 as a blocker. The only blocker really was the 10 ball when
Who
he
are
kicked
we
it
to
back
say,
down
you
there.
know?
Yeah, well, we're all champions from back here.
Yeah, but I like kicking it 2 rails and trying to trap up the cue ball behind me.
Yeah, I agree.
Sort of say.
Okay, he hit as much as that 3 as possible, trying to cut it in. I mean, unfortunately, he left a shot, an open shot, on the 3-4 ball, practically hanging in the side pocket. Wow. I'm kind of surprised. Does that 4 go? He's taking a look too. Unless he's going to super thin cut it, which he is. He's cutting it in the side. Ooh. Little bumps in the bumps.
He's just firing away.
He is firing away.
He called the 5-ball in the upper right-hand corner.
He's taking
2
a moment.
rails.
He's taking a moment.
Just before the 7 and just after the 10. He's coming like a backward Z shot for the 6.
Wow. See, he shot that fairly quick. He took his time to look at it, but when he got down to the shot, he
Wasn't the easiest of
no,
shots,
of course not. Of course not.
And he's definitely thinking about where the cue ball is going to start.
Yeah, and George is looking at this too because now that 9 ball is a factor. The 9 and the 8 is a factor. The way he wants to hit on this rail because he can pocket this ball. But that cue ball, does he come short? Does he come long? He might hit the 8. In one shot, he might hit the 8, and the other shot, he might hit the 9. So, it's not simple. Lucchese Hybrid, my sponsor.
There you go.
All right, see, that was a great shot. I had no idea he had that much room behind the 9 over there. See, from this angle, we're looking at it just like you folks out there. And I didn't know that he had that much space behind the 9 to go. He had to go before the 9 and get around. Like I said, I thought he'd run into that because I thought the 9 was closer to the. Yeah, I thought the 9 was closer to the rail. And I said he's either with one shot he was gonna hit the 9, and the other shot, if he took a little off. A little reverse, he might have hit the 8. So he hit that perfectly. And
That one he did.
that one he did it. Surprised. Very, very surprised. I know George likes to capitalize on those opportunities. He's such a strong player. I do enjoy watching him play. I think his ferocity is impressive. I quite enjoy it because personally, I used to do quite a bit of gambling, and so I understand that when you're hungry like that for those games, and you want to take advantage of those opportunities, and I can appreciate that part of George while I watch him play. And that was a nice execution. The rest of this rack with the opportunity. Okay. George coming back 1 by 1. Chris in the lead by 1-4 to 3 in a race to 7. And Earl Strickland, stop hitting balls. He put on his jacket. He wants to stay warm. I don't know if you can pan that over to him. He's all the way over to the left of this pan. He's
Well, let's turn up the motor on the Robocam.
RoboCam. Let's take a peek. There he is in the bright yellow jacket. You can't miss him. And the crowd watching pleasantly. Earl Strickland put on his jacket. He's nice and warm. He's ready for his opponent, whoever that might be.
It's going to be one of these two fellas right here playing on this table.
For sure, for sure. All right, nice strong break. Again, the one in the side pocket. The 2 goes in the corner. Has a shot on the 3. No big issues in this rack either. Nice spread. Around that. Nice. Oh, he cut it short. I thought he was going to try to go around. He got straighter in than he'd like to, but yeah, there's no real problem getting to the 5.
Well, he's looking at the angle to get back up for the 6 is what he's looking
Yeah,
at.
really. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He's good. Wow, it looked like it just took off, right? I thought he was going to get trapped
Actually,
behind.
he's a little straighter than what he wanted to be. He wanted more of an angle so he can spin it out with left-hand English and come on the long side of the 6 like
He
this.
still forced the
Gotta
shot.
watch
It's
the
still
pocket.
nice. Uh-oh.
Watch the pocket. That's what he wants.
Yeah, he got safed. He got saved. He's calling it in the corner. Probably, if he's calling in the corner like that, he's shooting like he's got it off the rail. He's probably got like an inch or so off the rail off the 6 here. So, wow. Did he save him?
I think we're going to see the jump cue come out.
Yeah, I think so too.
But we don't have to because it's Chris's option to give it back to George because George called the 6.
Yeah, well, we still might see a jump shot.
Yes, yes. But I thought we were going to see Chris come out with the jump shot. Looks like a quarter ball or half.
Yeah, I think he could spin it. Ooh.
Ball in mono. for
Wow,
Chris.
George does not want to leave this man with ball in hand. Clearly, I mean, fairly simple. It seemed fairly simple, but you just miss, you just miss. I mean, it's unfortunate. Giving Chris another opportunity at the table. You got perfect.
George kind of took that shot for granted,
Yeah, I think he
spun it,
did.
But should have took a better look at it.
He shot it fairly quick too, but like I said, it seemed like fairly simple shot. But well, what do we know? We're over here. We don't know the exact shot at the moment. Oh, look at that! Wow. See, I think it's just rushing. See what I mean about that? He's rushing a little bit.
That's a big game because
That
he
is
could have went up.
absolutely. He could have won 2 games, and I think this is going to put him. Is tied up at 4-4. Should he make this? But yeah, 4-4. All right, we got a match going on here.
Race to 3. It's actually a race to 7, but they're tied at 4.
Well, yeah, tied at 4. Now we have a race to 3.
It's nice to see Lenny. Does he still play?
Yes, he does sometime. I see. Yeah, he's up in the crowd. Lenny Favada.
Yeah, I don't know if we can get a shot of Lenny. Sure, a few people know Lenny. Oh, there he is.
There
in the
he
gray
is.
shirt.
Right there.
Gray shirt on the top.
Gray striped shirt.
Yeah, right next to the rail, just raising his hand.
Lenny Favada.
Yeah, very good straight pool player, 9 all-around player.
All-around player.
There's Earl Strickland. And here's George, set to break. It's 4-4. Race to 7. One ball.
Made the
flies.
one. Flies right in like it had eyes. 2 ball creeps just past that 10 ball, leaving him a shot. Now, the 3 ball is now up top next to the 6.
You're supposed to bank this and play safe.
But you can't do two-way shots here. He
You
has to
call
call
safe.
shot, call shot,
You
call
call
safe.
safe.
Yeah.
You bank it up towards the 3, so that if you get ball in hand and you're up the 2
Right.
and the 3 together, you get a chance to break out that 3 ball.
Absolutely. He's thinking about it. The smartest thing to do is exactly what you said. Just bank it up top, hold the rock.
What he's doing.
Wow.
That's what he's doing. He's banking it up there.
He is, but that was a chancy shot. He could have
Good speed.
pocketed that. No, I mean, it came fairly close to the side pocket. He might have made that ball and get stuck again. Now he
Ooh,
thinned that ball.
He feathered the 2 ball.
He
but
feathered it, made it.
scratched, doesn't
Yeah.
matter anyway.
No, it doesn't. He did pocket the 7 with it, so even if he did, either way, he would have had to give back the shot to George because he didn't call it. But now George would even better opportunity now.
Get behind the
ball in
3 and
hand.
play safe on the 6.
Yes.
Or you can
Oh,
even play
yeah. Now he's got the pocket, and just roll up naturally and still shoot the 4 in the opposite corner. It's a run out opportunity here.
That 9's pretty large. A few more inches rolling forward. and he
Yeah,
would've trapped
absolutely.
himself.
That's what I was taking a look at too.
Once again, George faced with a severe cut, a back cut right into the corner.
He's gonna shoot it.
He missed the last one.
Yeah. Actually, Chris is the one who missed the back cut and gave George ball in hand. And now, well, looks like George is going to get in a lead for the first time in this match, should he make these 2 balls. Ooh, straighter than you like, but this is, he'll be more than happy to take this. He's taking some debris off of the table. There you go. For the first time in this match, George Rodriguez takes the lead 5-4 in the race to 7. He is every bit as strong as I always say. He's a very strong player mentally. His capabilities are beyond what some people expect from him.
Sorry.
Al is tired.
Sorry, guys. I'm real sorry.
You're doing good.
Yeah, this is the guy that's going to take the tournament down. The guy that's on the other camera here. The guy with the yellow jacket, sitting right there. Look, he looks
Well,
like,
he's in the hot seat. We
he
can't
looks
say
like
he's going to
20
take it.
years old. He's ready to go, in great shape.
You'd like to automatically say that he's going to take it, but he is in the hot seat. What can you do? You gotta love him, but you gotta love any one of these 2 guys too. You know what I mean? They're both capable of playing. You never know what's going to happen, but you know, we always got the pom-poms up for Earl, almost naturally, most people would say, but I can't put anything past these 2 guys either, because both Chris and George Rodriguez both play well.
Chris had a good opportunity to send Earl over to the B side. They went hill.
Yeah, see
their
what I
first
mean?
game. Yeah, it was close.
Yeah, so
hill.
I can't say just yet, but I like any of these 3 guys.
How
to
many
take it.
players entered the event yesterday? Are you familiar with the players?
Oh, yeah,
72,
I played.
Right?
Yeah, I was in the tournament yesterday. 72 players.
72 players here at Steinway and 62 players at Castles in East Rutherford, New Jersey.
Mm-hmm, nice, very nice.
Wow. It's a lot of players. You know, people out in New Jersey that were going to that Paul Finelli event, they figured there was a predator going on, that the field wouldn't be that big, you know, so they can take their time in getting there. They got shut out.
Oh, wow,
Field.
really?
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
I'm sure they thought vice versa as well. And maybe some people might go there, and because we do have a lot of players that come here or are here from Jersey.
Victor now came out. He got shut out. He couldn't play.
Wow.
Yeah. Paul Everton came out. He got shut out.
Oh.
I believe Paul Raval came out. I don't know if he's an open player or an A player or a B player, but Paul Raval was out there. I don't see him play. So I think there was about 6 people that got shut down.
Wow.
But it was a full field because of the bracket situation. You had like, CB or AB or CD. I forget how it went, but it was a beautiful tournament.
I'm glad. And who took that event? I'm not quite sure.
Mike, Mike, I can see his name. Mike Temenzi. Somebody in the chat might know. I forget his last name again. What is it? Gemzi? I forget. But somebody in the chat will know. And then Caroline Powell took second.
Oh, nice.
There was $1,600 raised for the Paul Finelli family.
Oh, yes. Dave told me.
There
I'm
you
glad.
go. Zemi, that's it. Mike Zemi.
Right. Oh, okay.
He spells it Zimny.
Oh, so Zimny or Zemny.
Zemny, yeah. Well, said like that. It's like Jimmy, but Zimmy.
Okay.
Caroline Powell took second. They raised $1,600 for the Paul
the little
Finelli
girl.
family.
Yeah, from the little girl.
Yeah, and then
The $1,500 for the little girl.
They gave
Dave. Yeah. Dave told me about it.
There you go. Paul Finelli family gave it to a young girl who's going to have a heart transplant.
That's awesome. That's fantastic.
Oh, it was an awesome event. Everybody had a great time.
That's great. I wish I couldn't make it out there. I mean, I came in from work and still had time. Well, I had time to come out to here in Queens. It was closer. For me. I knew I wouldn't make it to the other event, so I took a shot and tried to. I barely made it here, actually, with the time that I had.
Right.
And I was coming.
I was glad. That. Not glad that you didn't come. What I was glad at was that there was 72 players here and there was 62 players out there.
Yeah, it's nice, man. It's
full
nice.
field, in both tournaments. You would think that the Predator would pull from this memorial or that tournament and vice versa. They were on the same day.
Nice.
So
the players are out there. I know I see an increase in players, and they're wanting to participate more, and they are actually coming out more. They're just coming out the woodwork. I like it, and I think that takes a big. It's really because you get to see a variety of different players winning these events, so it seems possible. So I think it's nice. People want to get involved again. They started playing more leagues and things like that. So the pool is becoming more of a positive thing now.
Well, I'll tell you what Bob and I, CMB, what we've been doing is analytics on people and seeing how many people actually share streams and share information about pool. And we see an upscale. We see a lot of people I don't want to say a lot of people, more people sharing the information, whether it be about their tournament or they're helping somebody else out, promoting a live stream or a tournament. So we have analytics, we have graphs, and we've noticed a big change over the last year and a half.
I love it. Yeah. I love it. When I growing up in the pool room, and I know there was a lot of action, and it's not just gambling, it's just people enjoying themselves, even the novice players, even the guys coming out with their girlfriends on a date, or things like that. I mean, there were people still coming into the pool rooms, and for a short while it looked like it was looking, things were slowing up for a while, but if you got you're panning out to some of the players. See George Rodriguez kind of waiting for his opponent to come back to the table, but
look at the crowd.
Look at the crowd. There's people here.
There's Tony Choo Choo Liang.
Yeah, Tony Choo Choo in action off to the side there. We got people at the bar, people sweating the matches, and actually there were more people here yesterday. Taking a look, it's kind of late. A couple people, it's Sunday, you got to work tomorrow, so a lot of people have cleared out of here, but we still have a good crowd. Too bad we can't pan out to behind us so we can show. There's a lot of people playing. There's another event, a little tournament going on, Steinway tournament that's going on behind us, other than this Predator tournament, and people are participating. Every table is taken. There's every table going on over here. All right, so we're back, and Chris at the table, trying to tie it up here. Should he be able to run this out? That was a nice shot.
Overcooked it just a little bit.
Overcooked it a little bit, yeah.
Just an opportunity to take that 8 with him to get it off the rail.
Mm-hmm.
If it's sitting on the rail, it's a good opportunity just to take it. Just move it.
Ooh.
I guess he's got the side pocket for it.
It doesn't look like. If it is, it's very steep. It's actually a steep cut. He'd have to literally. If he gets straight, he's good. He can cut up the corner. If not, he's gonna let the weight of this ball kind of just take it in. But
see, that's why. That's when he should have slowed down and thought about that 8.
Exactly.
Before he shot that.
Exactly. Now.
6 ball.
He's taking a look. He's looking very carefully now, because if he lets the weight of this ball take it into the side pocket, he's got to worry. See, he let the weight of that ball go, and I was only worried that he perhaps would roll up too much behind the 10, but he's good here. Looking to tie it up at 5-5. Let's see if he does it. And he hit that perfectly. Back up for the 10. Have a back cut, slight angle. He's on having a bridge on the rail sometimes is a little tough noogies, but it's good. Yes, I said noogies.
55. We're staying alive with the noogies. We're taking the high road.
Tough noogies.
Cue ball right into the corner.
Oh,
wow,
got punched out.
9 ball, 6 ball. They're all finding pockets to run into. And he does have a shot on the 1. Whether it's a makeable bank or just playing safe, he's looking to play safe.
I think he's looking to play safe. He's got an opportunity to bring it down.
5-5, you got to.
Yeah, he's got to think about what he's doing. He plays safe and bring that cue ball past that 10 down there. Just like that. Past 10. As so. I know my snookies. I know my snookies.
I see my brother Mark. I thought my brother Mark was going to be out here in Steinway Billiards.
Your brother's on the chat?
My brother's in the chat.
Hello.
We got the original Snookster, Snooky. Forget about that summer show. If you get a chance, stop by Steinway Billiards and say hi to Snooky.
I'm here. Twice a week at least. At least.
Okay, we're tied at 5 apiece. And that's a little bit close to your work there, sir.
Absolutely. You know, we see Allison in the background. She was taking pictures of the...
She's always doing something, that young lady.
She's back there.
She is.
There she is taking pictures of the brackets so that she can update you on NYC Grind. Another.
There goes the mighty Allison. Well, might have forgot the payouts.
And Chris called the safe. Behind the 5 it goes. Creep.
Well, this is the open pro side of the tournament here at Steinway Billiards. After we flew in from New Jersey this morning, give my brother a little bit of update. The tournament in Jersey ended about 5:30 in the morning. I had a wrap up in New Jersey and then reset up here in Queens at Steinway, and got a lot of help here. Snooky helping me out because I'll tell you what, That you ever get that feeling when you're driving and your arms just collapse, like your muscles collapse? That's the way I feel. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna
He's
take a
tired.
little rest. Take a little rest. And I'm
Oh.
going to wrap up here as soon as they're done. This is the semifinals. You're watching George Rodriguez, and he is playing Chris. What's his name?
Derewonski.
Derewonski, yes.
You've made me call him that. Like, I mean, say it like that. So.
That's the way he said it.
I know, but you've given me, more of a reason to say it with authority. That
Yeah, and we're tied at 5. It's a race to 7. The winner of this match will play the mighty Earl Strickland, who is waiting in the wings. He's in the hot seat, undefeated through the tournament.
Does your brother play?
We used to have a pool table in the basement, but yeah, my brother really never got into playing. He was more of a hockey player.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought for a moment there you were going to tell me like the black sheep of the family and meh.
Okay, George Rodriguez about to go on the hill here. He's got to pocket this 10 ball, stay down,
Absolutely.
and just pocket this 10 ball.
Okay, on the hill. See what I mean about George? He stays with it. He stays mentally strong,
Right.
and his ferocity shines through. I'm telling you, he really knows how to just stay in the game. He really doesn't give up till that last beat is up. But he was trailing. He got in the lead, and he got tied up, and now he's in the lead again on the hill in this race to 7.
Devil Dave, Al, are you coming over to get a good night's sleep? Jackie wants to know. Dave, by the time I wrap up, I don't know. I think I'm going to go out about an hour and a half north and then grab a room there, and I'll get a few hours sleep and then continue on. I'll call you. How about that? I'll call you. I appreciate it. Tell Jackie I said I appreciate it, really.
Okay. He
Okay.
did not make that one like he normally does in the side pocket, but the 9 did go in that side pocket, leaving still a nice shot on the 1. He's got a little work to do to bring it back for the 2.
Well, the problem here is you got the 1 up table, the 2 down here, the
There's
3
3
up
up
table,
there,
4
4 back
here,
down.
5 back up, 6 down here, and 7, 8 sitting in the middle. Got a lot of work.
He's got a lot of work.
Yeah. I will keep you posted, Dave. Thank you.
It's like,
Look at George.
look at this shot.
Perfect. The ecosystem.
Uh-oh. No, it slowed down. Good. I thought he was going to get trapped behind that 5 for a second. It just kind of slowed down.
Well, you know what? I haven't thanked anybody, and I really got to thank everybody that's signed on, everybody that's in the background watching, the moderators.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
Everybody out there.
Allison Fisher of
I hope
NYC.
everyone knows that their efforts don't go unnoticed. Go
Allison
ahead.
Fisher of NYC, Pops 89, Pav Pool, Suzanne, SOS, Osborne Smith, and of course the senior moderator, the man behind the scenes. He's like the guy behind the curtains when you go for a heart, courage. CMBWSU. Of course, everybody. I can't go down the list because everything looks to me like a line.
But we appreciate
Yes,
everyone
absolutely.
who is taking the time to come to watch,
And please,
to sign on,
yeah,
to share.
please share this next match coming up. I have a feeling that this next match coming up is going to be a classic. So let everybody know that Earl Strickland is going to play the winner of this. And you know what? The winner of this is yet to be seen.
Absolutely. We have one on the hill. The other one is eager to get up there with him, fighting for this match to play Earl Strickland in the finals. They are taking their time. Do you see that they are taking their time a little more?
No, Mark, I got to elect to go up. I got to wrap up here, and then I'm going to probably go up about an hour. I got a room up there halfway up. if not halfway, a quarter way up. I'm not in no hurry. Appreciate it. And I'm going to, I'll continue after that. I'll be all right. If not, believe me, I'm not the type of hero. I'll pull over to the rest stop. I'll wake up in the rest stop.
Wow, he played a very nice.
8 o'clock in the morning with the sun beating and the sweat dripping out of your lip, neck. I don't care.
He played a nice save here with the 4-ball. And
absolutely, and bring me back up to date with the score because I lost touch.
No, the score is still George is still on the hill.
Okay, 6-5 in favor
6-5,
George.
and that's exactly what I was going to comment on. He played a nice save on the 4 here. George did kick it nicely, but he did he creep behind? No, he's left the shot. George a little disappointed that he's left it, but. Chris back at the table trying to get on the hill with George and see who's going to get in the finals here, you know. Chris looking like he's taking, well, he did take a little more time to think about that safe.
Yeah, good dinner. Yeah, I had what did I have?
A gyro.
A gyro. Is that the way the Greeks say it?
That's how they say it. A
really?
gyro.
A gyro.
A gyro.
Well, I had a gyro. That's how I say it.
That's how New Yorkers say it. New Yorkers.
Do we have anything next week? I believe that AZB TV will be moving into the Albany section of New York and will be streaming from the Golden Q.
Oh, the Golden
for a Josh event.
Yeah.
I'm not certain. Don't hold me to that, but I did get a message from somebody where it's 60. Oh.
6-6.
6-6. Oh,
6-6.
Okay. I thought Chris just won.
No. They gave each other what we call a pound. It's a little fist.
Yeah, they're very good friends.
Yeah, they're good friends, and they kind of gave each other a little like heads up, hey, good luck, kind of urban handshake.
Yeah, Dave. I think we will be in the Albany section at the Golden Q, but I'm not certain. I will definitely keep you up to date and Bob and everybody else as soon as we start posting on it. I got to make a phone call.
Okay, Hill.
Hill. There
Chris
will be no other person breaking in this match, that's for sure.
That's for sure.
And break good, he does. 6-ball found its way into the corner. Look at the one, how it dresses up just a little bit. I don't know if he can back cut it. He's on the rail, but if he can back cut it with the 2-ball down here, you know, he's got the.
Yeah, he's trying to he want to look at the angle that he's going to get. See,
yeah.
If he does, he can get into this long rail, short rail, and back out to the 2.
If he can get behind it, you get a shot up into the corner, and then the 3 in the same corner in the upper right-hand corner.
Correct.
See if he can get behind it. But if he can't get behind it, he can play safe.
No, he did cut it. See, long rail, short rail, and back out for the 2.
How do you like that shot?
That was a beautiful,
the Polish
beautiful shot.
champion.
I think I want to televise not my matches, but at least have the screen available, because when I'm over here, I can run out real well.
Yeah, when I'm over here and you're over there.
I see every angle from over here, so. But then, no, I did see that angle perfectly. He had the whole table to get back on that, too, the way he did, and he did it very nicely. Like I said, any unforced error would give George the opportunity to close out this match. Right now, Chris does not want to give him that opportunity, obviously, but that 5 is the only issue here. And it is no longer an issue.
This is over.
We can't say it's over.
Oh, yeah.
It's 5 balls. He has to make 5 balls.
I can say it's over.
Don't say that.
Oh, watch. He's got all the small work. He drifts. Look at the 7, the 8.
He did that very well.
George taps his stick. What a great shot. It looks like it's going to be a rematch between Chris and Earl Strickland.
I'm being the optimist, thinking, you know, it's just not over. Not to wish bad on any player.
I'm the realist.
I know. I'm a realist. I am.
We can play good cop, bad cop.
Yeah, no, bad cop, worse cop. Bad cop, worse cop.
Yeah, there you go. I like that.
You're not a good boy.
There you go, and you're worse than I.
Aw, why you tell everybody? Giving it away here.
Look at this. Perfect speed. Wait, gonna
overcook
it.
Overcook.
Wow, he's not liking it. If you can see the expression on Chris's face, he can't believe it.
Very, very, very disappointed. See,
I'll
I
tell
was,
you,
see,
he
you were
can't.
being realist. I was being a realist too. I was being positive. But I was
Did he
being a
call the
realist.
bank?
He
Did he
did.
call the bank shot?
I don't think he called anything. Right now, he just has a look of disgust on his face, and with very good reason, because he was running out that. He did some tricky shots. He was running out that rack nicely, and then overdid it.
Playing it
And he's
straight
playing
in
straight
the
in the side
side.
pocket.
Wow.
He called the side pocket, not a bank. Straight in the side. He called.
Sweat it. How'd he hit it, folks?
He hit it very well.
He hit it like a Polish champion. That's how he hit it. When I say he's out, he's out. Snooker, let that be a lesson.
No, it's
7
not a
to 6.
lesson. Listen, I was correct.
7 to 6 in favor of Chris.
I was correct
George
to say that
Rodriguez
it's not over. It
has
wasn't
been
over.
eliminated, but you know what? He has no
Yeah.
reason to duck his head down because he shot great,
He had a great tournament.
taking
and
third
he's
place. Spread the word. Earl Strickland
up next.
up next.
All right, I'm going to take a little.
No, you can
Break.
stay in with Tony Robles.
I can do that.
Yeah,
I'm going to just
I'm gonna. What?
excuse myself and grab a drink, which I forgot last time.
You're talking about an iced tea or
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll be right back. I will sit in with Tony Robles. I'm just going to grab something
Earl,
to
the
drink.
man, the Strickland, the myth, standing right in front of the commentator's booth. We're going to get Earl set up in a couple of minutes.